Hello everybody, this is Donna with dddivadesigns.blogspot.com. How are you guys doing this evening? I am so excited, guys. I actually wanted to take the time to show you my finished project. I am extremely excited to be a part of this wonderful swap that's being hosted by Jade from Jaded Studios, and I'll put her information down there. Hey Jade, how you doing, girlie? She's just an amazing girl. I tell you, her laugh and her voice is so infectious, and she's just completely amazing. So I'll put her information down there. I'm sure most of you guys know her, but in any event, I wanted to show you my finished box. This is a part of the, I got to get it right, it's called the Secret Squirrel Cigar Box Swap. And this is my boxed for my swap partner, and I think that everybody was all on the same page in terms of the colors that they like and the things that they like, and it was so right up my alley. Everything I have, everything I use, with the exception of me getting a cigar box, everything I actually already had in my stash, which was way cool. I've been on this kick here lately, guys, to use what I have, stop buying new stuff, and just use what I have, and also just trying to recycle stuff too. On this project, I'll tell you a little bit about it, specifically all the items, but most of these items I either recycled and found objects or something like that, or just anything that I had in my stash and I pulled based on what my secret partner liked. So with the exception of the box, everything else I already had in my stash. Now listen to this, guys. You're going to probably think I'm completely cuckoo. I was so excited about this swap. I actually did 2 boxes. The other box I'm not going to show you, but I will show you this one, just because I wanted to put this video out here. But I actually did 2 boxes, and at this point I'm not sure exactly which one, excuse me, I'm actually going to send to my partner. I may even I may even send both, but I'm not really sure. Is that allowed? I'm not sure. I may send both because I'm so excited about it, and both of them actually turned out pretty neat. I'm kind of excited. At least I think so. I think this swap is actually one of the funnest, and I don't know whether or not funnest is a word. Look it up. I don't know. I don't care. But this is one of the funnest swaps I've ever participated. Not only because it was secret, like a Secret Santa type thing, just because it was just such a cool idea. Now I have not put my goodies inside the box yet because I'm working on those probably this weekend. But I was so challenged to do this. Just because it was so much fun, and it just has this element of secrecy and surprise. So I totally got to take my hats off to Jay for even thinking about this. This is an amazing swap. So rather than me blab on and on, I'm going to talk about my box. So again, of course, you guys know that these boxes come pretty plain. I think I picked this one up from, I want to say it was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I'm not really sure, but I bought 2 of them. They were dirt cheap. So essentially what I did with the box, guys, I actually painted the base in like a chocolate brown color, and then I used this wonderful medium called this crackle medium, and then I used some pink, just some pink paper, I believe from Ceramic Coat. I'm sure you guys have seen that, but it's like this, but it was pink. All right, and of course my chocolate brown shows through, and it crackled nicely, which I totally love. You can definitely see that here. And you can see that at the top and on the sides. So the crackle turned out pretty cool. Alright. So what I did, let me start from top to bottom. So at the top here and here, I included some wood trim. This trim I actually had in my stash. The only thing I did to that, guys, was to run a distress ink across the top, just to distress it a little bit more and to give it a more shabby chic feel. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I did paint the base a little bit just to give it a more creamier color. So I did paint it first, and then I ran some distress ink over top of it. Now this paper came from my stash. This paper right here came from my stash. I cannot remember the name because, like I said, I pulled from my stash, and this came from a very loose pack, and I save everything. So this is kind of like a chocolate brown and cream color. So I put this paper down as my base. All right. Hope you can see that here and here. And then what I did, believe it or not, I added some metal flowers. And these metal flowers right here, guys, you're not going to believe it, came from a belt that I got from a thrift store. This metal flower here and these 2 metal flowers down here. I'm all about recycling and repurposing. And I hope you can see this little charm right here. It's like a little hand, and it says love. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. I'm not sure if the camera is picking the colors up. but it's like a little charm that I use some hot glue to hot glue it down. It just says love. It's like a little hand. I love you. Now this flower right here and this flower down here, these flowers came from my from the dollar store, and I didn't do anything to them. I left them plain. They came like that. Only thing I did, I'm sorry, take that back. I did hit it with some dazzling diamond, sorry, from Glimmer Mist. So the camera may not be picking up, but there is some bling to that. And these flowers are here, guys. I'm pretty sure they either came from Webster's Pages, or honestly, I'm not even really sure. I don't want to represent the manufacturer, but I'm not sure. But they're like those little rose flowers, swirly flowers, and these are kind of like a creamy yellow, buttery color. The camera may not be picking that up. Alright, and then this piece right here was actually a chipboard piece, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that shape before. Got it from the dollar bin. It came actually in a book, so I pulled one of those pieces off, and what I did, I covered it up in some old 1925 dictionary book print, and I also glued it with some multi-medium gel, the Claudine Hellmuth. I glued it down, and then I also used it as a sealant too when I glued the pieces down. And all I did was tore the dictionary pieces up. They actually came from this very, very, very old Funk and Wagnall's Standard Dictionary. And I've had it like forever. As you can see, it's well worn and it's well aged. The pages are definitely turning a little bit. So all I did was just I pulled a couple of pieces from that to cover up this shape right here. And it has a little bit of sheen to it. And I totally like that. And this piece right here, believe it or not, I actually got that from a thrift store. I hope you can see it. I got like maybe 12 of them for like probably less than $2. And I knew I was going to use them at some point. I'm so glad I kept them. It's a wonderful little element on this box. And I added some brads here and here. And it was kind of coppery, so I toned it down a little bit by rubbing some with my finger. I rubbed it with some cream colored paint just to tone it down a little bit to match my my colors. And I'm thinking about probably adding something on here just to dangle down. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. So I talked about the flowers and my charm piece here. And this piece right here just actually came from an old picture frame. It was the backing of an old picture frame. So what I did, I just distressed it, put some paint on it, some distress inks from Tim Holtz. I probably used some vintage photo. Hope you can see that. And then this piece right here, this quote right here I got from the internet, printed that out on my printer. It says, "Memories are the key not to the past but to the future." And I distressed around the edges and added some paper on the back. And then what I did, I dangled a bunch of keys from here, old keys that I had in my stash, different types of keys, and then covered it up with one of those metal flowers that I pulled from a belt. And I hope you can see that. Again, these metal flowers I pulled from an old belt that I think I paid like $1 for at the thrift store. But I love how these keys are dangling. And then this piece right here is a top note. I know you guys know that shape, that die from Tim Holtz. And I just covered that up with some paper that has some elements of pink in it as well. And what else can I talk about? Of course, I told you about the wooden pieces, the trim that I have here and up at the top. And then, of course, just to finish it off, I wanted to give it a more vintagey feel. I added some lace on the bottom for my stash. I got like 50 yards of this for like $1. It was so cool. I think sometimes people just don't know what they're pricing, because they know us crafters, good grief, we know how to reuse stuff on projects. But I got like 50 yards of this for like $1, and I grabbed it up, and I still have plenty of it left over. Isn't that pretty? Alright, I think that's all, guys. I'm not missing anything, I hope. But that's my box for my partner, and I hope you can see it. I mean, I hope the camera, I don't think it's picking it all up. But what I'll try to do, guys, I'll try to put some closer pictures on the tail end of this video. If you're interested and you want to stay to look at those, please feel free to do that. But again, I cannot emphasize how much fun I had. Again, this was the funnest project I had worked on in a long time. It literally probably took me like 2 days, and I did 2 boxes. And I'm just a little, I'm just not sure exactly which one I'm going to do. I'm not going to show the other one. But honestly, I was so excited about it, I did too. Maybe I'll keep one. I'm not really sure. But I hate to be selfish. I may just give both of them. All right, I am so excited because I see that people are posting their cigar boxes as well, and there are just some amazing, amazing, amazing scrapbookers and crafters out there. You guys just blow me away. I'm so excited to see what you've done, and the whole secrecy of this thing is just so cool. All right, so thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to put some close-up photos on the back end of this video if you want to see them. And I can't wait to for this to end and see all of the videos of everybody. And certainly, the bigger surprise of all of this is the goodies that's going to be put inside. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon. Some mooches.